Good evening, or it's good evening right now, but you'll see this tomorrow. I'm trying to film ahead, but even now I'm still behind. We decided today, since today was the last day of everybody being off for the Christmas holidays, we would go for a drive up into the mountains, look at the snow, because it was lightly snowing, and the trees have a beautiful snow all over them. So we decided to do that in the afternoon, so I put off my video. Of course, family time is really important, so we did that. So I'm making this late in the evening. I think it's around 10:30, 10:06 my time, but it'll go up tomorrow. I was supposed to fussy cut all afternoon, but a good drive out up in the mountains is just as nice. So what this week is going to be a little bit of two different things. It's going to be fussy cutting as well as 12 by 12 scrap storage for scrapbooks, for scrapbooking paper pads, as well as maybe the smaller ones. I'll show you how I store them. Now, I don't have as many as maybe other women do. I just downsized mine. I kept saying, oh, I can put gesso on all of them, but I had so many that I was just not using, and they were taking up space, and I just thought, you know what, I haven't touched them in almost 2 years, so I got rid of them. That way I have room for buying paper pads that I'm actually going to use the paper in them, or on other things, because I don't use a lot of scrapbooking, those big pads. One, they're very expensive here in Canada. If I go to Michael's, it cost me $30. I think it's $29.99 for one of them, and I don't get enough use out of them to justify $30. So when I can go buy digitals and support some smaller businesses other than just Michael's Pocket, and our Michael's here is not even that great. I can't even. Right now, if I go look at just Tim Holtz Distress Inks, there's 3 pads. That's it. They just don't have the stock here. So, we're talking a little bit about fussy cutting. One of my things is, this is all my fussy cutting. What I do is I keep a folder, so when I print things, and I don't finish, oh, that's just something I'm making for St. Patrick's Day. And you can see I've taken pieces out of them. So I've just kind of tossed them in this folder. They're mixed in with all kinds of different things. So my goal is over the month of January. I'm not going to, of course, cut these all in 1 week. But in the month of January, I kind of want to get this all cut. I have this pile as my first pile to kind of start, because these are what I use a lot of. So those are kind of, that's why they're to the top. Those are my goals, as well as... Now, when I first started this, oh, I've tried so many different ways to store it. So my first attempt was this, and I'm keeping some of this, because I like it for certain things, because I tried using the other thing, and it just didn't work well for me. So in here, this is going to eventually go. And as you can see, I have some to cut out, but I'm going to keep my smaller numbers in here, and that way, and with what I do, because I like to know who I got it from, one, for it's easier for me to go back and find them. Two, you know, if I'm using something a lot, I like to give credit to the person who made the digital, and then on the back of the name of it, I put what they are. Just like a brief name. So one, I can either look it up in my file, or two, go into Etsy and look it up. So to make it easier to find. So as you can see, Shabby Dabby Doodah is one of my favorites. I've got quite a few of hers. She's got a good range of colors, so I keep them. I love using these in tags. And then she's got the large ones, so I bought the big envelopes just to put the large in. Then I have my pink, which I have to finish cutting out. And this is the Junk Journal Studio. And I like these because it's all things pink. And she has other colors that I'm eventually going to buy as well. And then I bought all things pink and all the things distressed. Now I think she has blue, red, and orange, I think. I'm interested in the blue and the red for now. So I keep all hers. I cut them out and put them in here. This is Pink Monarch Porch. Again, so that I know where to go. And then I decided, this has been my hard part, where to put these. There's really not a perfect way. Every way you're going to have to look through them. I've also thought, oh, maybe I'll just put it by words, but I have a lot of longer ones. So I just went like this, and what I'll do is I'll just use more pages. And I'll probably get a binder for itself, because I might even separate them a little bit more so it's a little bit more visual. That I'm still debating. So, and then these here, some I can't fit. These I made myself. Some of these are freebies. Some I can't remember where I got them, and it doesn't show me. I can't find them in my Etsy. So they're just there. I'll use them up, and then I might find them again. Then this is Digital Hobby, and then I put, again, on this one I put it at the front because and there we go. Then the journal boat, and then this is what I still have to cut. So, but I think I'm going to end up buying another binder and keeping them by themselves, and then numbers by themselves, like that. And then this has just got to eventually go somewhere. It's been what I've been trying to think what to do with my stamped images. So I keep that, and it just sits down. I have on this desk that I use to film, there's a little place. And then one person gets their own little binder. And this is, why isn't her name here? And I'm trying to think of her name right now. And it just totally went out of my brain. Oh my goodness. I'll think of it in a few minutes. But so I keep hers together because I bought quite a few of hers. Because I like her digitals a lot. And I buy a lot of her phrases, and I just put them in big ones. And I can pull them out. And I've kind of put them by a bit by color, which is almost the way they are. So, see, there's some sitting here. I think of it. Oh, why is it? My Porch Prints. There we go. I knew it would come to me eventually. Then I went to, and I have to still fix these up, and this one became a junk basket now. But then I started, oh, okay, I'll just leave all my flowers in here. But then again, it's not. And see, this was all my birds. They're getting ruined, so this didn't work out. So I got to still sort through those. So then I found these, and I bought this purple basket, and I might have to get a bigger basket eventually, and maybe turn it this way and have them a longer basket. We're not sure yet. Maybe I'll have 2 baskets depending on what's in them. I don't know yet. When I get everything totally finished, then I'll know. So I bought these I bought these off Amazon. The first batch I bought was 10 for $9.99, and I just now have on my in my shopping cart 30 of these for $14.99 or 20. I think it's 20. Sorry, 20. And so I like this. I may end up taking these out and putting it in the other one. I just didn't have any things left to do. At first I thought I'd put it in here, but I'm still debating this one. Because this one's a little, I don't know. And these are different too, because these are quite large. So how I do it is I put them by the person I bought them from. And I just took cardstock and cut it to that to make 2 sides to it. And I thought it also helped show it off more than this big bulky thing. So I've done that. For instance, one that I'm doing different, I think this is these ones. Let me just stick this here for a second. This is my White Cat journal, and she does these combination pinks. This is called the Sweet Pink Garden, and it's got pink birds, pink butterflies, pink flowers. And then I bought the purple one. I bought the yellow one. What other? I think I have, and I just bought the red one. So I have no red yet, and I bought the blue one. I think I bought a yellow one. And I think there's one more color that I plan to get. And then I bought her mushroom and owl one. So, but with these ones here where there's a mixture of things, what I did is she went in pink because I had pink handy at the time. I put her flowers to the front, and some of them are, no, that's just turned over. And I put her the butterflies and the birds to the back. That way it's in blue. And I kind of might leave it pink because then I always know who it is. And I just have to put and at first I was putting the name here, but it gets clipped. So I'm going to end up writing it on the cardstock. Mainly the name's there, one for me, for reference to find it. So there's my blue, my yellow. As you can see, I use it a lot. I'm out. So I need to trim. The purple, and I have no purple butterflies or birds. Well, in the purple, there's no birds. The pink, so, and then I will do a red one up. And so I will do hers that way. And then, like, I have ones here were freebies. I don't have a name, so they just went in there, and I'll probably throw a different, if I find a different freebie. That might change up. It's hard to say. So again, there's my tickets, and this is Pink Monarch Porch. And I don't know yet if I'm going to put, when I put them in this thing finally, if I'm going to put a tab where it's butterflies or by the person who made the digital Etsy shop. Again, these are all freebies I found. They don't have a name on it. My labels, I forgot who. I have to print more. As you can see, I don't have many. So then I'll get the name of my labels. So I just kind of put them like this. This is, I bought, right? This is the small ones. This is the larger version. Again, I have to, with my freebies, I want to put the Graphic Fairy freebies separate so that I can mention the Graphics Fairies one as well. This is all Graphics Fairy right now. I just haven't put a label on. So right now I put it by name, and then I sort it to what it is. Again, these are just ones I made. And, oh no, this one's Addo Prince. See, it doesn't stick. So I have to fix that. This is Addo Prince in the front, and this is ones that I found. You know, so I just did it that way. And now with my butterflies, I'm not going to worry about who they're from, other than like these ones, because those are unique. But I can pretty much, I guess after a while when I use them more often, I'll know who they're from. So I'm just going to, because sometimes I have stickers I buy from stores. I got 2 more because of all the colors. I eventually have them all. So then I'm going to group them by purple, white, and creams, yellows, oranges, browns, reds, greens, blues, and I will put them in there. And I'm not going to worry about name, because to put every butterfly separate by name, it's just too much. I'd have to have so many of these pockets, and I want to be able to make it where I'm using them. But I might list, for instance, these green ones. I might put, I know some of them are whatever name that, I might put the digital that I do use in here, so I know. So that's basically how I do it. And I do sometimes write freebie here. I did that for these when I first started out, and then those ones went in there because I was in a rush. So that's what I'm doing, how I'm going to organize it. And right now I also have my die cuts in here, and these are beautiful die cuts people sent me, and I have more die cuts, but I need a lot more folders. So the die cuts will have its own basket eventually, and probably the die cuts and embossing will go together. So because this is all things that people have sent me, and like I have to sort these were a gift, so I just haven't got that far yet. So die cuts will go in these as well. These are hard because these are so delicate. So I might end up having one all black with these wildflowers because they're so delicate. Pulling them in and out here, sometimes I've torn them. So I will end up having a basket with die cuts and embossing. But for now, as I'm doing this, redoing my setup for this, because I'm down to just, I think I only have one folder left. So I budgeted in 20 now, and then probably in February I'll buy another 20. Just because I have to do it by budget, unfortunately. So die cuts probably won't get, I probably won't finalize die cuts in my embossing folders till later in February because I have to do it per budget. But, you know, you do what you can. Sometimes when I'm cutting, I'll keep this close by. This is just things I found thrown everywhere, so I threw it in here, and eventually I'll sort through it. I have a couple of those bags. Or I might just make some, put them in Happy Mail for now, so because I don't even know all of them anymore. So we're just going to do that. And so that's basically how I sort my fussy cuts for now. So, and kind of what I tried to do when I was doing this, like for instance, I went through and grabbed all hers and it's one person. So then I know to pull out her folders. The same with this. I don't have any of these cut yet. So, and they're one person. Again, I'm waiting for folders. Hopefully, I have a gift card that I got for Christmas, so I'm buying a set of the folders for that. And then I forget, Boo-Boo. Sorry, she's clawing at something she's not supposed to. Do I have something I can toss at her? Whoop! Sorry, baby. I scared her more than anything. And I bought these beautiful butterflies, but I forget who I got them from. Same with these, so I have to locate them and find the name. So, like these will have the folder of their own as well. So once I do these, then I'll pull out, this is Happiness Crafting by G. Kerr. So I don't have a lot of her digitals. So I'll do that. These are ones I made. So, and then I have these ones by another digital. So I'll just basically, I'm kind of going by Etsy shop and the designer, and I'll pull them out, paper clip them together, cut them all out, that type of thing. So that's how I'm doing it for now. And in here, not only do I have that, but I have, oh, there's some labels. I think these were freebies I found, and then I painted them on, I printed a colored paper, and then I printed on that. These are freebies from Graphics Fairy. I forget who this is. I would have to look it up. Oh no, these are freebies, and this is Graphics Fairies. This is something I found, and then I added flowers from Graphic Fairies. So some of it's digitals I created. This is another company. I have to find who it is. These are these new like paper strips. This is one from my Graphics Fairy. I'm a member there. I pay a monthly fee to use her graphics. So these are ones I've made. Like, for instance, this will go somewhere else because it's not a fussy cut. It'll go in somewhere else. So basically, and these are actually a kit. So once I get to organizing my Etsy shop kits, I will keep papers and all the things to go with it together. Same with this. This is a kit. So, nope, that should be out of there. These are ones I made. And I do sell these. I do both. I can email you them and you print them and cut them yourself, or I can cut them all up for you, or I can send them printed. So that's basically it. Now I have some tags in here. And pockets. So when I go and sort those, I'll come and cut these out. And I don't even know, there's no name on those. Somebody sent me these. So, and So I have no clue where she got them from. She could have scanned them. I think she was doing a purge. Yes, she was doing a purge, and I bought a box from her for $40. It had much more than that in. So, different things like that. Like with G Curd, I have a lot of her freebies. So I'll put them together. So that's what the next few days. Tomorrow I'm going to put a small video together, a little bit of some learning things I've learned about fussy cutting, the best way to fussy cut, just some helpful hints. This is a short video tonight. I'm not going to make you sit here and fussy cut. I might show you a little bit of how I fussy cut tomorrow. I just kind of wanted to show you how I'm storing it and what my goal is to get it organized. The big one is sitting and fussy cutting. So what I'm doing right now is I have Amazon Prime, so I use their TV shows, and I got 2 new shows. The Fire County has a new episode, and so does another one. So I'm going to watch a couple episodes before bed and fussy cut for the next couple hours. And then tomorrow, tomorrow, yes, there's going to be 2 videos. There's going to be a lot of videos between today and tomorrow. Of course, you're getting this later, first thing tomorrow. Then tomorrow is Merry Monday, so I'm going to pull out my Christmas fussy cuts and talk about those. So there's going to be a combination of things tomorrow. So you have a lot to catch up on tomorrow because of me playing hooky today and going out with the family. All right. Thank you for joining me. Please, I'll have all the information below. Junk Journal Craft and Chat is what I'm doing this through. If you're not a part of the group, please come join us there. I also have a Facebook group where I sell items, both some ephemera holders, journals. There's going to be all kinds of different things. The shop is a little low right now because I'm focusing on trying to get organized and I'm making a few things for it right now as well. So that should start to build up again in February. And it's called Purple Heart Creations by Chrissy. That will be down below as well. And please subscribe, like, and comment. Again, there will be another contest this week for all the new subscribers. If you like and comment, those that show me how they do their storage items, put a picture. You know, if anybody has some ideas, I'm looking. This is what I came up with. If you have a better way to do the words, please, I'd like to know. That is just the best I found right now. Anything like that, just send me a message and I'll be happy to listen. Comment below. Tell me it in below. That'd be great as well. If you have a video about it, please put a link to it. Even in my own group, I will show other people's links because sometimes other ideas, everybody's different in how they like to organize. So I'd like to give as many variety as possible. I watched a lot of videos on storage, trying to find the best for me. So thank you very much. And again, please subscribe, like, and comment below. Thank you very much, and we will see you soon.